While we're waiting for the next big entry in the Final Fantasy franchise this year, Square Enix has done their utmost best to try and keep fans stick around by hitting the nostalgia feels.
But here's how Square Enix is totally cashing in on your fond memories of the series. I'm Viet.
I'm TamTu, you're watching Turn-Based. Now, we're not talking about adding Moogles and Chocobos and a guy named Sid.
Or girl.
Or girl. No, it's about how the beloved company is trying to keep us interested in the franchise with things that remind you of Final Fantasy. Things like small games, Final Fantasy All the Bravest, Crystal Defenders, and all the remakes, so many remakes of the NES and SNES titles. But Final Fantasy Record Keeper takes you through the key moments of previous games and relive them with your own little scholar who has access to all the storylines in one big library.
With the app, you could be in the train, out with friends, or reading a book, when all of a sudden your phone buzzes with a notification that your favorite character, like Yuna, is available today for a mission. And if you're like TamTu, you open it right away to play with her. So, how are they cashing in? Well, there's an optional cash shop to buy in-game currencies to get more materials faster. All in all, a decent free-to-play RPG. Gameplay-wise, the job system is the biggest thread that connects most of the games together. You can create a brand new IP like Bravely Default, but the moment you add the job class system with the Final Fantasy staples, nostalgia would take over and pull you into the game. Final Fantasy X-2 was mostly frowned upon because it was too girly, but its job system is one of the most solid ones in the PS2 generation. The moment you see that red triangle trim on white fabric, you know it's a healer from Final Fantasy. Cash cow example, Mobius Final Fantasy is an episodic mobile Final Fantasy with one character who utilizes the classic jobs in combat as well, and on top of that is used for cross-promotion with the Final Fantasy VII Remake, milking out other kinds of nostalgia as well.
As mentioned earlier, for Record Keeper, crossovers are a main PR draw. When Lightning Returns was about to get launched, it received a special timed event in the MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV A Realm Reborn, where players could get her outfit as a reward. That's not all. World of Final Fantasy on PS4 and PS Vita also revisits various worlds, actually actively involving popular characters like Cloud, Squall, Lightning, Yuna, and many more in the cutest way possible. And Final Fantasy Explorers on 3DS allows you to change into some of these characters as part of the gameplay.
So you mentioned FF14 earlier, right?
A surefire way to keep players subscribed to the game is how SE offers outfits from the classic Final Fantasy heroes as a reward for being subscribed in X amount of days, so you can deck out your character in the clothes of Cloud and Firion, or earn the Warrior of Light set in a 24-man raid, or gamble your way to Setzer's jacket. And I lost count of how much gil I lost in that because I quit for having the shittiest luck.
We haven't even mentioned the revamped locations like the Gold Saucer, the Costa del Sol, or adding Magitech armor in Erosea. But FF14 wasn't the first to offer DLC costumes, as Final Fantasy XIII-2 gave Noelle and Sarah outfits based on classic jobs like Black Mage and White Mage, but also allowed the company to cross over with Ubisoft and BioWare for an Ezio outfit and N7 armor for both characters. Wow. And Lightning Returns included a wardrobe of FF characters too, and Lara Croft's reboot gear.
And now I get to be a bandit too.
Lightning Returns was totally a Barbie doll simulator, by the way, and I love it. And apparently Louis Vuitton does as well.
So, from bringing in reminiscent gameplay into new IPs to crossovers, to lots and lots and lots of costumes, Square Enix has been able to shove down Final Fantasy into every bodily orifice. Has it been a nostalgia overload for you, or can you not have enough of the FF?
Which Square Enix cash cow has uttered the worst offense to you FF fans? Let us know how they've gotten you over the years. I am going to grind some more in the Gold Saucer because I have a problem, a gambling addiction and stuff.
Thanks for watching. This is Turn-Based.
なんだかチョコボ臭いな。